57 210 hardtop chrome for DD Speed Shop. Even though he's putting Bel Air inserts in a two-door 210 hardtop, which irritates me no end, we're still going to send him some chrome. Dan's an artist with a vision, so we're not going to send in the two-door chrome. We're going to send in the four-door chrome that we cut down. I say that a little smart-assy, but actually when you're building a car, most guys have an idea what they want it to look like, and I think he does have something in mind. Now, I should send it to him and let him weld it with a MIG, or I should weld it with a MIG here and send it to him, but I can't really bring ourselves to do that. So we're going to TIG weld it and send it to him. Now, this may turn out really bad. We may wish we MIG welded it, so we're going to do a practice piece here because we've never actually tried this before. So then we'll see how the practice piece goes, and then if it's really bad,
I mean, it should just be thin stainless. It should weld very well.
it should. So. I mean, if it really boogers up, we'll either MIG weld it or just send it to him and let him MIG weld it.
I see.
Then the other side, I've got a piece of two-door chrome, so I apologize, but I'll have to send a piece of two-door chrome for the other side. I can't find. I've got 3 of these things for the driver's side, 3 of these back parts for the driver's side 4-door, none for the other side, and none of these for the other side. So I don't have any idea what that's all about.
Even better, cut the two-door trim in half and then weld it anyways.
I know I was thinking about that too, but I mean, they're not a bouquet of roses, so you know.
Perfect.
I was actually thinking it's kind of rough in the back. I was thinking if I had a good 4-door piece, I'd cut the front off just decent and weld it on the back piece, but I don't have a good 4-door piece. So, I mean, I don't know. He does.
I mean, there you go. There you go.
All right. How's it weld? That's weld where you need a lot of concentration. Can't even talk.
Well, you can use like no.
Hey?
Use like no heat.
Oh yeah?
Actually, where it was butted really solidly together, I fusioned it, no problem. There I had a hole that I made before, kind of, and I see if I could fill it.
I got it butted really nice on the other piece. It's hey, we're gonna look at our arch there. The arch changes a bit.
Well, I need it butted together.
Yeah, it actually doesn't seem to change the butt of it that much. We just get some tape. I'll tape it down and get it right.
Is that good enough for DD Speed Shop?
I don't know. It doesn't look quite as nice as when you do your turbo kits and stuff. I'd say it's a little different.
I really like the fact that you ground beside what you were trying to.
Actually, I don't think that's a ground spot. I think that's a part where the clip slips in. There is a notch right there in the joint. If we were doing this right, we'd back purge it.
Now, for my.
Is this a case where the welder is blaming the prepper?
Yes, that's exactly what that is. When it's prepped right.
Yeah.
When it's not prepped right.
Yeah.
Because filler rod is.
Somebody's getting a grinder for Christmas.
This filler rod is far too large.
Yeah.
I mean, this, if you're actually welding that gauge of stainless all the time, you would have like a.
The only thing is, honestly, that fusion weld, it looks pretty, but you'd probably be better off with a filler even sticking up, because if you tried to actually buff that in, I'm sure there's a hollow spot there.
Oh, there's definitely one.
Yeah.
Sure.
If you're going to leave the weld showing, it's gorgeous.
I mean, why not leave the weld showing?
Unfortunately, this is the upper part that shows. This is the lower part that doesn't.
Prep guy didn't put a gouge in the piece.
The prep guy.
Next to the.
There you go. Blame the prep guy.
Well.
But it's a two-door piece of chrome.
It is now. I mean, I'll I'll wrap the corners a bit more. It's a little sturdier, but...
I was actually looking at this a little bit for our own education, for your old chassis car.
Yeah.
Because that thing is ratty. He says he has the rattiest 57. He does not.
Look at all the prep work the guy didn't do inside of it.
What do you mean?
Well, like, no wonder it was welding like shit. Look how gross it is in there.
Oh no, you could have cleaned it.
I had faith.
Your arms ain't broke.
I had faith in the prep guy.
That was a mistake.
Okay, I'm actually gonna clean it
Before you what?
I continue.
You're gonna do more?
I'm just gonna wrap the corners with it.
Oh. Okay.
This old nasty. This isn't properly prepping it, but it's.
Seems very fussy.
Yeah. Scratching it with this 30-year-old wire brush seems very fussy.
So now I did find two fender pieces that are pretty crunched up. They should be effectively rough enough, I'm thinking. I found one of these. I think he was missing these. What else did I find? 210 crown moldings. Pretty crusty underneath. That should be crusty enough. Got some four-door chrome. Front door chrome. Didn't help me a lot. Here's another fender piece. Pretty crunched up. Should be crunched enough. This piece, I actually pecked it out a bit. I was just messing with it. It's pretty crunchy. I mean, it is. That's not. I don't think that is the. Yeah, that is the piece I picked out. But it's still pretty crunchy elsewhere, so it should be good. I think he had door chrome. I think he had the upper long pieces. So really, there's one of those arch moldings missing. And then I've got a two-door piece of chrome for the other side that's kind of boogered up. So we'll send that somewhere in this pile. It's right here. The back part of it. Man, the thing's kind of. It's got a few whammos in it. Redress your weld. Look at that.
Sorry, DD Speed Shop.
It's all fancy now. I'm surprised that redressed that good.
Yeah, it actually came in fine.
And it's probably too nice.
Actually, grab a little wire brush on drill. That would probably actually look real good.
Just take some compound. Yeah. If you take wire brush, you're going to scratch all the molding up. Just take some compound. But I think we should leave it where the weld shows. That's sort of the whole point.
Yeah, we leave it where the weld shows. Just want to clean it up.
I've used these things a lot. This is a four-door piece. You just cut that little lip off right there. And originally there's a long clip that runs between this piece and the piece that goes right behind it. It just slides in there and they go up there together, boom, in one shot. So if you're using the factory clip, you just hack that off just a little bit. They're exactly the same length and everything as the two-door. Four-door hardtop is different. They're goofy, they're long, but all the rest of the four doors is the same piece. Everything's taped up to a stick. Hopefully it'll get there without getting too hammered. I mean, if it does, it'll just antique it a little. All the better. But we'll try and get that shipped out tomorrow. Who'd you say?
Did you speed shot? Did you speed shot? Did you speed shot? Did you speed shot?